Marina Mabrey has requested a trade. And now, Sun president jabs back at Marina Mabrey in denying trade request. The Suns president isn't adhering to Marina Mabrey's trade request and threw some harsh words her way. Marina Mabrey does not need to play basketball this year.
Caitlin Clark just got her get back, and it's pure karma. Marina Mabrey thought she could run, but the Connecticut Sun said, "Nah, stay right there." Now she's stuck, and it couldn't have happened to a better person. After all that beef, Caitlin didn't have to do a thing. Just let karma handle it. Let's break it down.
Marina Mabrey, remember she was making fun when Dejanay poked Caitlin Clark and I. Remember she was doing this? The eye thingy?
Oh, how the tables have turned. Marina Mabrey thought she was making boss moves, but now she's stuck, and it's absolutely chef's kiss perfect. Remember when she was caught laughing after DJ Carrington poked Caitlin Clark in the eye? Yeah, well, karma decided to spin the block, and now Marina is the one with the L.
The Connecticut Sun have responded to Marina Mabrey's trade request, and they aren't feeling it. Not at all. In fact, they are standing strong. It got spicy. In fact, when I read the words from the Sun president, I almost had to do a double take. She gave some quotes. This is Jennifer Rosati, gave some quotes to Sportico and said, "We knew at the time that she had already forced her way out of 2 teams. So it was a bit risky for us to trade for her, but we felt like it was worth it."
Marina really thought she was going to pack her bags, dip out, and start fresh somewhere else like she's the hottest free agent on the market. Girl, this ain't the NBA. You're not Kevin Durant. You don't just get to wake up one day and say, "Yeah, I'm not feeling it here. Let me just bounce." The Connecticut Sun took one look at that request and hit her with the biggest denied stamp of all time. Rejected. Declined. Try again next year, sweetheart.
So we have a little bit of breaking news, and that Marina Mabrey has been denied a trade request out of the Connecticut Sun. This is not surprising because...
And let's be real, she's not exactly in a position to be making demands. Like, Marina, who told you teams are just lining up, desperate to snatch you up? Last season, she was feeling real bold, laughing it up when Caitlin got poked in the eye. And now? Oh, now she wants to be saved. Now she wants out because her teammates left and she's stuck holding the bag. If this ain't the ultimate what goes around comes around moment, I don't know what it is.
Marina Mabrey's agent has fired back and made it very clear that she nor Mabrey are very happy with the decision that Connecticut made to deny her trade request.
It's like Marina thought she could just ghost Connecticut like a bad Tinder date. Oh, everyone else is leaving. Bet, I'm out too. Nope. The Sun said, "Nah, you're good right here, Marina. Enjoy your stay." Now she's in the group chat, texting her agent like, "So, what now? Girl, you better lace up and get ready for another season in Connecticut, because ain't nobody coming to save you."
And WNBA free agency, they get knocked out. WNBA free agency transpires. Alyssa Thomas, gone. DeWanna Bonner, gone. Dejanay Carrington, gone. And Marina Mabrey is looking around in the locker room like Fresh Prince on the final episode. Where's everybody at?
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here living her best life. She's about to take the league by storm, making plays, draining threes, and probably having a whole ESPN special dedicated to her rookie season. And Marina? She's sitting there, staring out the window like she's in a sad music video montage. She really thought she could laugh at Caitlin and then just skip away into the sunset. Nah, girl, karma's got a long memory. Let's talk about the real reason Marina wanted out. Her whole squad dipped. She woke up one morning, checked her phone, and saw half her teammates packing their bags. That's when reality hit her. Oh, wait, y'all leaving me here? Like, for real? And Connecticut was like, yep, and you're staying put.
She responded by just putting the word "interesting" on her Instagram story. It's now deleted. I can't see it anymore. Her agent, though, did have a bigger message. She said, "Why would anyone try to force someone to play on their team when they don't want to be there? It's counterproductive in a ton of ways, and everyone we have spoken to is perplexed about how they're handling Marina after trading away Hall of Fame caliber players. The coach parted ways, no free agents returned, and they're doing all they can to try and force Marina to stay where she clearly doesn't want to be there."
You know how bad it must feel to be Marina right now? She's watching everyone else move on, have fun, live their lives, and she's stuck in a situation she was hoping to escape from. That transfer request was her Hail Mary, and Connecticut basically sent it to the spam folder. This is like when you try to quit your job and your boss says, "Actually, we're not accepting your resignation." Excuse me? Since when was that a thing? Now she has to spend the whole season awkwardly showing up to practice, knowing good and well she doesn't want to be there. She's going to be out there running drills looking like a kid forced to go to summer school. And you already know her teammates are going to be petty about it. Someone's going to be like, "Hey Marina, you happy to be here?" And she's just going to fake a smile like, "Yeah, love it." And let's not forget, she did this to herself. If she had just stayed low-key, focused on balling out, and maybe not laughed at Caitlin's pain, she might not be in this mess. But nah, she wanted to be shady, and now she's in Connecticut with no escape route. Caitlin Clark doesn't even have to say anything. She's letting the universe handle it for her.
Man, this doesn't look good, man. This does not look good for the Sun. This doesn't look good for Marina. I can't imagine having a player that don't want to be there and asking her to perform. Like, it never ends well, man. It never ends well.
Karma really be working overtime. Remember that infamous eye poke on Caitlin Clark? The one Marina Mabrey had the audacity to laugh about with her little sidekick, DJ Carrington. Oh yeah, that one. Well, guess who ain't laughing now? Marina Mabrey, stuck in Connecticut like she just got sentenced to basketball purgatory. See, Marina thought she was cute, giggling like a high school mean girl when Caitlin got poked in the eye. But life moves fast, and now Marina finds herself abandoned in Connecticut, with most of the Sun's stars packing their bags and leaving her stranded like a washed-up reality show contestant. Ain't no hype squad, no safety net, just Marina and a dream that's fading quicker than her shooting percentage.
And it's saying, what in the world? What in the world? They just left me holding the bag. They got me. They left me. They left me, and I am just holding the bag. I'm sitting here. I wanted to trade from the Chicago Sky to the Connecticut Sun because I said I wanted to be on a championship style team. Right? That's what I wanted. Right? But now, we see what has happened.
Meanwhile, let's talk about the queen of basketball, Caitlin Clark. The woman is out here dropping three-pointers from another zip code, making defenders look like they just clocked into the worst shift of their lives. Caitlin could shoot a jumper from the parking lot, and it'd still be nothing but net. Steph Curry himself wants to see her in the All-Star three-point contest, and what does she say? Nah, I got bigger fish to fry. She's out here turning down the NBA's invitation because she knows she doesn't need gimmicks to prove she's elite. That's GOAT behavior.
Someone check on Adam Silver because Caitlin Clark just big-timed the NBA. She said, "Nah, I'm good on the three-point contest." You know how we were all speculating that it was going to be Steph Curry and Klay Thompson versus Sabrina and Caitlin Clark? Well, Shams just reported that Caitlin Clark will not participate in the NBA All-Star Special three-point shootout in San Francisco and wants her first three-point contest to be at WNBA All-Star in Indianapolis this summer.
And while Caitlin's out here making history, Marina is stuck trying to figure out how to carry a team that ain't even got enough players left to run a full practice scrimmage. Oh, the irony. It's like all the basketball gods came together and said, "Oh, you thought that eye poke was funny. Try leading a team with no help and see how funny life gets." Let's not pretend like Marina was ever that girl, though. She talks big but disappears when the moment actually matters. You can't be out here laughing at the real superstar of the league while putting up mid-tier numbers yourself.
I think this young lady, Caitlin Clark, you really getting to see her explode. I think she's going to be probably the first WNBA player to average like about 34, 35 a game. I think she got that kind of potential.
However, DeWanna Bonner made the smart move. After years of grinding with the Connecticut Sun, she saw the writing on the wall. This team had reached its ceiling, and it was time for a fresh start. So, she took her talents to Indiana, linking up with the biggest name in women's basketball today, Caitlin Clark. That's right. Bonner left the Sun to join the Fever, setting herself up for a new challenge and an opportunity to make history with a rising powerhouse. But you know who didn't get that luxury? Marina Mabrey. See, Marina had the same thought process as Bonner. She figured she could finesse her way onto a championship contending squad.
And back at the Connecticut Sun's message saying, in this current age of women's empowerment and support of the players, the Connecticut Sun threatening to force Marina to play for them after her trade request is mind-boggling. Then it goes into that sentence that I just read, the coach parted ways, no free agents are returning. And I do feel bad for Marina Mabrey, however, the comments on some of these posts are killing me right now. Because the comments are like, that locker room in the community center is going to be tense. Someone else commented that birthday party is going to be awkward, talking about how, because they have no facilities, they rent a community center that also sometimes has birthday parties in it. I don't know where I stand on this one. I get it, but I feel bad for her at the same time.
Unlike Bonner, who had put in work, made her mark, and earned the respect of her peers, Marina wasn't exactly in a position to call the shots. The Sun took one look at her request and essentially said, "Nah, you're good where you're at." And just like that, the door slammed shut on any hopes she had of escaping to a contender. Meanwhile, Bonner is walking into a new era with Indiana. She gets to be part of a team that's growing into something special, with a generational talent in Caitlin Clark leading the way.
Welcome to Indiana, Dawana. Welcome to Indiana. What I heard come out of your mouth is exactly why this signing, of all the other moves the Indiana Fever did this offseason, the Dawana Bonner signing was the one that made me just get out of bed a little bit faster.
Thought she was going to pull a fast one and land on a better team, only to realize that her situation wasn't as flexible as she believed. It's one thing to want a change, but it's another to actually deserve it. The Sun weren't about to let her just waltz out and chase a ring when they could still use her to fill out the roster. Tough luck. So now, we have one player, Bonner, making a calculated decision that positions her well for the future, and another, Marina, stuck in limbo, learning the hard way that not everyone gets what they want. Some players are playing chess, setting themselves up for success, while others, well, they're realizing they don't hold as many pieces as they thought. Bonner made the right call. Marina, on the other hand, she just got reminded that not everyone gets a ticket to the winner's circle.
Then she ended up losing her entire team. Fam, losing her entire team. Alyssa Thomas, gone. Dawana Bonner, gone. Brianna Jones, gone. Dejanay, all these players, gone, fam. Even the coach. Fam, she left a rebuild team to join another rebuild team.
Now Caitlin Clark is locked in. She's in the gym, putting in the work, getting stronger, faster, and ready for whatever the league throws at her. And while all eyes are on her, the Indiana Fever aren't just sitting back and watching. They're making moves, building a squad, and putting the pieces together to be a real problem this season. They're not here for moral victories or just selling out arenas. They're here to win, and the roster is starting to reflect that. The front office is working overtime, signing players left, right, and center to give Caitlin the support she needs. They know she's the future, and they're making sure she's got the right pieces around her.
Hopefully, like I said, I can make her life a little easier. Not just her, the whole team, but hopefully she can make my life a little easier.
Dawana, I guarantee you your life is going to be easier.
Standing right next to Caitlin is Sophie Cunningham. And if you think you're going to target Clark and get away with it, you better think again. Sophie is built for this. She's got that edge, that fire, that I don't care who you are, I'm standing my ground attitude. She's the enforcer, the protector, the one who's going to make sure Caitlin doesn't take cheap shots without consequences. And let's be honest, she loves Caitlin Clark. She's going to ride for her, fight for her. And if anyone gets too physical, Sophie is going to make sure they feel it the next playdown. This duo is about to be something serious.
I think that she's a gem. I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. Like, I would love to play with her one day, for real.
Sure, Marina Mabrey is locked in with the Connecticut Sun for another year, but let's be real, this might not end well for her. The Sun were a solid team last season, but as of now, they're staring down a tough road going into 2025, and there's a real chance Connecticut will struggle to even make the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever, they're looking dangerous. Aaliyah Boston is already a dominant force, and Caitlin Clark's could push them over the edge. If the Fever click, they could be on their way to their first ever WNBA championship.
And I was like, girl, I'm like, are you not tired of ring chasing yet? Are you not tired, girl? No? Okay, let's get into the backstory.
And if that happens, Mabrey will have a front row seat to watch it all unfold while her own team flounders. Imagine being stuck in a mid-tier team while your rivals celebrate history. Ouch. The worst part? This could just be the beginning of a long, frustrating season for Marina Mabrey. However, maybe don't laugh when the future GOAT gets poked in the eye. Because life will come back around, and when it does, it might just leave you stranded on a roster with no help, no future, and no reason to smile. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.